What are you going to put in there for a seat? Like a bucket?
I got those 2 Pontiac heated seats right there.
Heated seats, huh?
Heated seats, yeah. Nice stuff. Okay,
Let's going fancy, are you?
God, are they on there? They must have glued them on or something.
Well, they've been on there since 1990, so.
If you feel this right here, put your finger on this. You cannot get a socket on it.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, we got to cut them off.
See, up in here. Yeah, just cut them off. Who gives a shit? So after the diesel swap was complete on this Jeep, the next main task was getting the PA state inspection done. And that required a lot of rust repairs and patching the holes in the body and frame. Kirk being the master of car projects in this neighborhood, one of his best sayings is that these projects are never really done. And that is very true. We don't have emissions in our area, so that is not something I need to worry about. But interestingly enough, they gave me a hard time about the fender flares not completely covering the tire. So that is the first thing we're going to address. And while we have these things off, we can also see what we're dealing with as far as rust to repair. So there's not really a whole lot to talk about in this video. It's relatively straightforward. But it's also going to be a great opportunity to showcase Kirk's car building skills, his metalworking skills, and some forgetfulness.
Do you believe this? Wow. Experiment, see if it's easier to cut. Yep. What time's it getting to be? Actually, no sense of butchering this. Maybe we can get it off without.
That's what you said last time.
Oh, did I say it last time?
Yeah, and then you ended up cutting it off and getting all pissed off and kicking things. And
Oh, okay. It's hot stuff. Beautiful. Okay, so we got a hole in the frame here.
what's that?
We got a hole in the frame we got to fix first.
Really? In the frame? Yeah. How did we not discover that earlier, Kirk? Jeez.
Pretty scary, you know that.
What's that?
Pretty scary.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Well, in the front, I had to do that. I had to get the frame corner and have it replaced. That big head of white hair.
Yep. Big head of stress.
So all of the crawling around we did underneath this Jeep, we were both pretty surprised to find that hole in the frame. We just couldn't figure out how we missed it. But there's no way I'm going to replace the whole frame quarter like I did on the front driver's side. So all we can do for now is fill it with Rust-Oleum and give it a quick patch job. And when the rust finally wins on this section of the Jeep, I can always do the whole frame quarter option again. so don't worry about
You
it.
didn't even look.
I don't need to look, I remember. We just did it in the front.
All right.
Thought we got them in the back too. See it pretty good, actually.
Hole. No hole. Tack it in there.
So far as my hopes for the future for this 30-year-old Jeep, my number one concern is keeping it mechanically sound and on the road. I would like it to look as presentable as possible for its age, but I don't need it to look showroom. My thinking towards the Jeep kind of takes a page out of Kirk's book. It is a Jeep, and it's supposed to be a rough and tumble off-road vehicle, and that's a lot of what I use it for. I've had nice Jeeps in the past that had shiny paint and I waxed up nice, and I found I didn't have as much fun with them because I was too worried about damaging it or scratching it up to enjoy it for its real purpose. So I am very much looking forward to having a rough Jeep again. A Jeep that I certainly never intend to win any shine contests with. And at this point in my Jeep's life cycle, the rust war will certainly never end. So all I can do is keep it out of the salt, keep it parked in the winter, and keep up on the maintenance. So far, we're just worried about the surface and getting everything repaired and patched. The undercoating will come later.
Yeah, I like to make the Bondo the color of the vehicle you're working on, so if it gets scratched, it's the same color, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it doesn't need much.
Where's the
what?
Where's that red paint at? Can we make it red?
Don't worry about that. Most of this is going to be under that stupid, ridiculously junkily, poorly built, poorly designed fender flare that I bought.
Where's the applicator at?
Right here. So after all this, we gave it a rough sand over and quickly applied some very junk, very old paint just to have something to throw on there. Oh, dude! So while Kirk was doing a lot of his metal working, I got the fender flares I bought ready, and as you could probably tell from watching the video, I'm not very happy with them, so I'm not even going to link them. It's one of those Amazon purchases you made too quick, and it described one thing and sold you another. These are advertised as they don't need any cutting and they don't need any modifications, but not even close to the same footprint. There's the fender. This side's facing down. You want to make sure you get that red tape on the inside. So you got to start the pull off. And then, once you get it started, it doesn't get sticky right away, so you got some time. But you kind of want to work it and pull it. Work it on. Pull it. Work it on. Pull it again. And that's it. Put your big head in there again, Kirk. Head to the left for me, please. Left is this way.
I am. I'm turning.
That's going that way. You got to tilt.
Oh.
Thank you.
So an eighth inch seems to be the one they like.
The 1/8 inch?
Yeah.
Like he was crumbling as you hit it with a hammer.
Yeah.
It's always a good sign. This is trust right here, Kirk. See that? Now, because it's such a hopeless piece of shit, you can't even use the factory holes because, you know, it's made specifically for a YJ. Dummies, just buy it. Kirk, when you're silent, I get a little nervous.
No, I'm looking. I'm thinking. Okay. It looks good. Let me see something. I'm trying to center this. Take it back a little bit. There he goes.
Yeah, it can come back even a little further and still be okay.
So when people get out of the car, they don't bang their...
Yeah, because it's that drastically wrong.
Well, I think it's made for huge tires.
I don't think it's made for huge tires at all, because what are you going to do, cut the whole tub? Nonsense.
Don't put them on.
Yeah, it's going to look a little better than those chintzy screws. I mean... Are you done tightening them all?
One more.
Wow, they're actually really stable.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see if they actually even work. So these things they're so cheap that I would be surprised if they actually function.
I'm surprised. It is solid once you get it on the body of the truck, though. I mean, it's...
Yeah. No, it's solid. It's should be a little more flexible than that, actually, I think, but yeah, you really got to push on it. What'd you forget now? So what are you laughing for?
It's going to take overnight for this bond to grow. That's all.
Why?
I think because of the red and the green paint I put in there. I guess you can get away with it changing it one time. But not too much.
So despite all the horrors of 2020, it's actually been a very good summer for Jeeping, and I've been doing a lot of filming and a lot less editing and uploading. I also spend a lot of my spare time driving it. But hopefully I can make some more videos with all the film I have soon, so thanks for watching.